Greetings, I'm Debbie Chan, Women's Ministries Director of Southeast Asia Union Mission. Our office is located in Singapore. It is made up of 7 missions and 1 conference. They are Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Peninsular Malaysia, Sabah, Sarawak, Singapore, and Vietnam. Women's Ministries in this union has been going strong for many years, and we are thankful that God has been with us as we minister to our beloved sisters in our territory. We are pleased to share with you our report from Southeast Asia Union Mission.
At the beginning of this quinquennial in 2016, all the mission and conference women's ministries directors met in Singapore for 2 days to focus on our strategic goal for the next 5 years. The women's ministries goals are to nurture, reach up to God, to empower, reach across with God, and outreach, reach out with God. It is our goal to execute these commissions in our programs and plans. We were able to meet again midway in May 2018 in Chiang Mai for evaluation and progress reports. After the meeting, the SAUM-wide Women's Retreat was also held with 185 women participants at the Imperial Meiping Hotel. Raquel Araiz, who is the GC Associate Women's Ministries Director, and Helen Gufan, who is the SSD Women's Ministries Director, made it a truly spiritual and uplifting weekend. The following are the reports from each mission within the SUM region. Cambodia. Cambodian women are traditionally expected to be modest, soft-spoken, well-mannered, industrious, caregivers and caretakers, good steward, faithful wives, and advisors while serving with their husbands. As Christian women, we see the value of the wives as helpmeet to the husbands and partners for life. Women's Ministries encourages Adventist women to remain faithful to the roles entrusted to them. They have been active in conducting seminars and workshops dealing with topics that will strengthen their role as wife, mother, sister, daughter, and valuable contributor to the society. Several training sessions have been held in the past years, both at the mission level and local church. Laos. In Laos, we focused on visitation and training for local churches since 2016 to present. We have done outreach to the communities by offering Bible studies. We are only able to focus on visitation and training in the local church. Several trainings were conducted in the Vientiane Church and in Sieng Quang, Luang Prabang, Bokyo, and Pakse. In some places, trainings and programs are restricted on Sabbaths and only within local church. The challenge is great to reach out to our fellow Adventists. We solicit your prayers for the work in Laos. Thailand. Thailand's Women's Ministry Department determines to serve and honor God through act of love and compassion to the people in church and public community. Through these services, God's love is portrayed. Thailand's Women's Ministries collaborate with Health Ministry Department and Mission Hospital, sharing the health message by organizing health food programs in different parts of Thailand. They also offer health screening and raised funds to buy reading glasses for the elderly so they can read the Bible. Women's Ministries leaders in the local zones are encouraged to organize women's camps, seminars, and workshops. These give them opportunity to bond, work, share experiences, and learn from each other. Sabah. Sabah's Women's Ministries is growing by leaps and bounds, with more than 200 to 300 women graduating from the Leadership Training Certification yearly. It certainly is a vibrant ministry. Sabah Mission Women's Ministries has the greatest number of women certified in the Leadership Certification. Currently, there are more than 100 women who are undergoing the Level 4 certification training. These women are actively involved in serving the church. Quite a few of them hold important positions in their local churches. They are truly living out their purpose by leading out. Their influence can be seen in various ministries and are instrumental in fundraising for many programs that benefit the church and the community. Sarawak. The Women's Ministry Certification Training in the mission has produced a new batch of trained women in the ministry. We are pleased to report that this training is encouraging women to be more involved leading outreaches in their home churches and communities. Many are targeting to complete the Level 3 certification so they could graduate in early 2020. They are also participating in activities such as health ministries and community services. Sarawak Women Ministries is also a member of the Association of Churches, and every year the different denominations take turns to host the International Women's Day of Prayer. Our SDA Church was chosen to host it in March 2018. Peninsula Malaysia Mission. The women in Peninsula Malaysia Mission are a mixture of working mothers, housewives, and young working adults. They are actively involved in upgrading themselves through the Leadership Certification Program and using their expertise to reach out to their community. Since 2016, we have a total of 25 women being certified in the certification program from level 1 to 3. Peninsula Malaysia Mission's Women's Ministries also saw the need to mentor the young girls in our congregation mission, and thus teen ministries for girls were adopted at the mission level. During Mother's Day, we also organized a celebration and appreciation dinner for all the mothers from all regions. Women's ministries from Hong Kong came in August 2017 to have an exchange program with the members in Central Region. They jointly organized a community exercise program in the park for the public on Sunday morning. Women from the Southern Region have been organizing the regional women's ministries retreat every year since 2016, and this year they're going to organize one for the whole Peninsula Malaysia mission. Singapore. Since 2016, Singapore Adventist Conference-wide and local women's events have counted for 30 programs semesterly. These have included prayer groups, Bible studies, community outreach, morning exercises, nature walks to name a few. Yearly convocations with local and international speakers brought together women from the 8 churches for connection, feeding, recharge, and empowerment, equipping them for their roles at their local churches. The Intentional Friendship Initiative designed for women to reach women both in and out of church was launched in 2017. Languages of Apology workshop enhanced communication and interpersonal skills greatly beneficial in the Asian context. May 2019 ended a year-long part-time new leadership training of 27 ladies. In most churches, women have been the push factor behind community outreach project term Paid Forward. Other local strong events included volleyball tournament, radio programs, building bridges through community gardens, and abuse prevention awareness biking event. Vietnam. In Vietnam, the church attendance every Sabbath, especially in the cities, are majority women who are pillars of the home and church. Many women serve alongside their spouse as leaders in their local churches. They are actively involved in house visitation and conducting the Bible studies. Women are also being ministered through trainings, workshops, and fellowship sessions. There is a yearly mission-wide initiative to have the women come together for learning and bonding. There are challenges to minister to our sisters in Vietnam due to the government restriction. Permission must be requested for large meetings and only granted in recognized churches. We are thankful that God has sustained our leaders and have put in them the strength and vision to continue reaching out. Praise God for the efforts of our women's ministries directors and local church in the Union. Women are actively involved in personal or public evangelism. In August 2018, the Vietnam Women's Ministries conducted an evangelism effort with Mrs. Debbie Chan as main speaker in Ho Chi Minh City. 23 souls were baptized as a result of the effort. There was a joint Shepherdess Women's Ministries evangelistic effort held in Sumunjan, Sarawak in September 2018, where 62 souls were baptized. Thailand Mission Women's Ministries also organized a yearly evangelistic effort. In Sabah Mission, the local church women's ministries took the initiative to organize evangelistic meeting every year and raise funds to finance these meetings. Through all these efforts, we have a total of 184 baptisms as a result of direct evangelism done by the women and 502 baptized as a result of participation and involvement in evangelism done by women in our territory. Pray for more women to be empowered and nurtured to fulfill their God-given potential and to reach out to the many in Southeast Asia.